Howdy, folks. Elizabeth?
All right, Sam, thanks so much. And now our interview with megastar Cher. She's got a starring role in a new movie for the first time in a decade, and she sat down with Nightline co-anchor Cynthia McFadden, and this is quite a new Cher we're seeing in this movie and in this interview.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Yeah, I mean, like the Statue of Liberty and the pyramids, Cher just seems to endure. She's had a #1 hit in each of the last 5 decades. I've sat down with her 4 times in the past 10 years, and I can tell you it's always interesting. This time we started talking about her new movie, Burlesque.
Show a little more.
This is Cher, 64 years in the making. In her first starring role in more than a decade, her new film, Burlesque.
To Burlesque.
The role she plays, Tess, golden-hearted proprietor of a down-on-its-luck club, is pure Cher.
She's the mother of all of it, you know. She's the one that is the caretaker, but she's no nonsense too, you know.
And she's tough on the outside.
Well, she's tough all the way through, but she's, you know, no one's tough all the time.
So how much like you is she?
I think she's quite a lot.
No one could have survived as long and as loudly as Cher without being tough. The character and the woman have something else in common. Neither likes getting old. In addition to the film, she's wrapping up her show in Vegas, where she reportedly grossed $60 million.
By every indication, you are one of the wealthiest entertainers. The net worth is estimated at over $600 million.
Oh, from your mouth to God's ears. No! It doesn't even resemble anything like that. I'm doing fine, but it's just not that. I came from a place where I had to wrap my shoes with rubber bands to keep the soles on. I know how to appreciate it.
There has been a lot to appreciate. The Oscar for her role in Moonstruck, the Grammy for Believe.
You've won every kind of award, from the Oscar to the Grammy. How would you do on the Motherhood Award? Have you been a good mother?
I have been a good mother in fits and starts, but when you do work like mine, and I'm not sure it's unlike most working mothers, they never feel like they're doing a good job because they're never able to devote the amount of time. I mean, I have many regrets about my parenting.
I mean, would you do it different?
Oh, absolutely. I would have spent more time. Maybe I should have had children older.
In the 1960s, her daughter Chastity became almost as famous as her parents, appearing on the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour.
Good night, everybody. God bless you.
Well, she was America's little girl for a long time.
And I think that was hard for her, too.
Just last year, Chastity announced she was getting gender reassignment surgery. She was becoming he, now named Chaz.
So when Chaz told you that he wanted to have gender reassignment surgery?
Well, we talked about it before over the years. So, and I said, you know, if you need to do this, you better do it. She made the right choice for her. If he was so unhappy, you know, you have to make the decision to go for it.
It's not the end.
You Haven't Seen the Last of Me, Cher's solo in the film, a fitting anthem.
Burlesque opens on Thanksgiving Day across the country. Elizabeth?
You know, when she spoke to you about her Chaz's gender reassignment surgery, she seemed very at peace about that, Cher did, but there were reports for many years that she was opposed to it, and I can only imagine that for any mother that wouldn't be an easy thing to go through.
Yeah, you know, you'll remember that Chastity came out as a lesbian maybe a decade ago, and there were lots of reports that Cher was upset about that. I asked her about that, and you'll see it tonight on the 2020 piece. She says, you know, that she thought from the time Chastity was 11 years old that she was probably a lesbian. It wasn't that she was upset about that. It was upset that Chastity didn't come and talk to her about it. Everyone else knew but her. So she says she's really at peace with all this now.
And totally okay the entire time about the surgery.
She says yes, and she says that she believes that Chaz knows that she's supportive now. But, you know, as she says, she no longer has a daughter. She has 2 sons.
That must be something to adjust to, but great for her for being a great supportive mom during this. All right.